Oh boy. This dog is very heavy, and as an old groomer, I'm not happy about it. This is her first grooming. All right, she's 3 months old. But this, I will tell you guys, this is the best puppy I've ever seen. She is so calm. So I think she's going to do good for her first haircut. I'm just going to loop her in here so she can't jump out. Going to warm the water up. Well, you see, with puppies, they can't hold their pee or their poop. So they like to poop all over themselves at night, which she did. So I had to throw the blanket away, clean out the cage. She's getting her first bath because she was covered in poop this morning. Okay, so I had some customers that gave me some shampoo when their dog died. They had some leftover shampoo. So I'm just using that up on her. Actually, I think this is probably her second bath, because when I got her, they said they had just washed her that morning. She was still a little bit damp. Now, if you know anything about Bassett hounds, their ears are so long. This is actually the 5th one that I've had. Their ears are so long that they drip and everything. And they usually are crusty around the bottom edge here. So I'm going to make sure that I wash the bottoms here really good. And something I didn't even know is there are 2 types of Bassett hounds. And I can't remember what they're called. I'm going to have to look it up and let y'all know. But the ones that I used to have weren't that saggy, and I really wanted one with loose skin with really long ears, and they never really look like you see, right, on TV. That's because there's 2 kinds. And this one is the big saggy kind. She stinks. You can really tell they stink when you get them wet. I took her for a walk the other day, and she just sat down in the street. So calm. You know, I've always said I will never pay for another dog again, you know, because I've got some from pet stores, and I don't believe in that, and I don't believe in breeding dogs because there's so many dogs that need homes. Well, I went to my daughter's house, and she had just gotten her brother. This is a girl. Her name is Dill. And I just had to have one. So there, that went that right out the window. And I still have 3 other ones. I have 3 Shih Tzu mixes. 2 are mostly Shih Tzu, but they have Corgi in them. And the one is a Shih Tzu Maltese. So this will make 4, and they do not like her, so I have to keep them separate, which is kind of a pain, but it's not too bad. I got a bunch of gates, and I have 2, actually I have 4 doggy doors, or 3 doggy doors, 4 doors. So I got a bunch of doors, so I can keep them separate, and they can go in and out on different sides. She's got some tear stains here, little crusty stains. I'll let that soak. Literally the calmest dog I've ever seen. I've never, well, I can't say never, but it's rare to see a puppy this calm in the bathtub. Like she does not care about anything. All right, I'm also going to put conditioner on her too, and I'm going to make her something, because I'm going to make her something to wear on her neck. I don't know, I might make a collar scrunchie, I might make a bow, I have to see. But I will show you what I make later. You got to be careful. These dogs stink. See, you can already see that because they drool and they're always gross and stinky under here. And that's just part of having a Basset Hound. So this puppy was found, or I should say this breeder was found on the AKC registry. I'm assuming that means good breeding, but you never know. I did see the mother and she was huge. Make sure I rinse out all of these wrinkles, the sag underneath her chin, open it up. Fun fact, Basset Hounds are heavy shedders. She's not shedding right now, but she will be. So we're always going to use conditioner. Help rinse a lot of that hair out. I'm going to use this human head lice comb to remove her eye crusties now that I've let it soak for a few minutes. And then I'm just going to rinse it off. And I am going to see what she does with the blow dryer. Not sure how to make her ears fit in here. I just stuffed them all in there. Let's see if that helps. Well, that's enough of that. She doesn't like it. But look, we have to do it for a minute just to get her used to it. And then I'm just going to let her run around on the floor to drip dry. And next time, she'll be better. It's the first time you use that blow dryer. They hate it, and I really don't blame them. Just trying to dry these ears a little bit, wipe out your eye boogers. That was fun. Good girl. And I will come back later. I got to clean up this place because I'm off today. I got to clean up this place and I need to go to the bank. And then when I come back home, I'm going to cut her nails and dress her up. I got to figure out something to make for her to make her cute for her first YouTube debut. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm in my living room now, and Dill is dry. So I have some purple glitter tulle. I'm going to make her a bow, and I'm going to put a purple diamond in the middle, and it's almost Easter. Sunday's Easter. So I'm also going to put on this little Easter bunny in the middle of the bow. Y'all like my shirt, by the way? It's a skeleton hugging a Shih Tzu. Super cute. It says, "You make me feel alive." Tulle bows are very easy. All you have to do is roll it up a bunch of times to make it thick. We're going to use some Velcro to attach it to the collar. Just a big roll of Velcro. Or maybe I'm not allowed to say that. Hook and loop. How's that? This is not a how-to video. I'm just showing you what I'm doing because I'm not good at explaining stuff. So I'm going to take, but I mean, if you're a crafter, my whole living room is my crafting area. You just take a bunch of tulle and you can just fold it over and over and over. Now, I don't know if you want it super thick. Cut that. So I folded that twice. Fold it again. Fold it again. By the way, I have my hot glue gun heating up while I'm doing this. Okay, so I have it this size. I just folded it over a bunch of times. So it's like a rectangle. Just make it as big as you want it. Like I'm going to have it this wide. So I fold it this way, turn it back that way, turn it back that way, turn it back that way, and turn it that way. And there is your bow. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue in here to hold it together so it doesn't slide apart. I have these little jar of hair ties. Just going to wrap one of these around the middle just to hold it together. Make sure it's even or your bow is going to be lopsided. Just move the band around to make it even. Even on each side. This side the same as this side. Okay. So now I have it like this. I'm going to take this little bunny rabbit head and I'm going to hot glue it right here to the middle. I'm going to put hot glue on the back of it too, just to make sure it doesn't fall off on both sides. I'm going to put a little purple gem right on the rabbit's head. I'm going to cut 2 strips of hook and loop. And I'm going to sew it on the back of this bow. I'm just going to cut the strings off the back of this. See how they're just sewn on in the middle? But you can't see it on the front because I opened it up and I just sewed it on the back there. I'm going to cut off these strings. This is cute little bumblebee puppy collar. And I'm just going to wrap this over. And wrap it over there. How cute is that? Y'all like my chair? It's got dogs on it. Now the little baby's sleeping. But I have to wake her up just for a minute to try on her new bow. This lazy dog won't even move, so I just set it on her neck.